Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share something with you that I shared today with a client of mine who's in my personal mastery program, which is basically the up-level program from Pivot, my base program. Now, we were talking about feeling rich and or feeling poor. And I'm sure this is something that has also crossed on some level your mind or your radar, that there were times in life where you felt abundant and then other times where you were fearing or you were actually being not in a place of abandonment, but in a place of perhaps feeling poor, feeling needy. Now, in order to explore these often very deep-seated concepts, and they are often very much accompanied by fears, or fear of poverty is a big theme, an existential theme for many women. Now, we were doing breath work, which is my way of exploring deep-seated patterns in people where often it's in the unconscious. And so we can't even access what we really are feeling and when with the feeling what we're doing in life. Now this client really would love to invite more abundance into her life. I keep struggling with abundance and abandonment, and she was obviously not wanting abandonment but abundance into her life. So this abundance obviously needs to be backed up by really believing in it, isn't it? So we explored in the breath work her relationship to full and empty. And something very interesting came out, because in her association, and I'm showing that because I'm pretty sure it has a relevance to many women. We basically listed associations, or her associations, with being full and her associations with being empty. And the interesting thing was that in the fullness, she was basically naming at first 3 clear negatives. So there was sort of the enough. Then we had no more space, so when it's full, no more space. And then there was also this sense of too much. Very interesting, because these first associations, they normally signify what we really relate to when we think about something. And in this case, fullness, abundance, was causing that in her. On the other side, we had that emptiness was actually in her own mind calling up a lot of positive. So there was stillness, being quiet, space for new. So when we had explored that, we basically came to a necessity, in her case, to reset her belief system around fullness and emptiness, and with that really target her intention forward into an entirely different direction. As you maybe know or maybe not, it's a law of physicality. That is, where our intention goes, that means our mind, our gaze, our inner yearning and believing, this is also where energy goes. So that means when we are into manifesting more abundance, we need to actually really become very, very clear on our intentions and allowing these intentions to align with our true goals around abundance.